Welcome to the Midnight Phoenix Podcast, cast, episode 2, with, I'm your host, Onyx. I'll put you in a cast, Josh, Orb.
Wow, that hurts.
And our new member, Alex. Say hi, guys.
Hey,
this is Alex.
I said say
He's
hi,
the
not
guy.
hey.
He's the guy who's been
sure
in charge
am
of
the
our
guy.
social. Why are you interrupting me? Fight me.
Because
Let's
it's
go
fun.
Just
right
edit
now.
my audio out, Josh.
I was gonna say that Alex, has been doing our social media, and he's been doing a pretty good job. So give him a round of applause.
So tweet at him. Make his life hell.
Yeah, the links will be in the description and also at the end of the video.
Probably.
Probably just the description.
I'm not that clever.
No, I'm
We know,
I'll
Josh.
say that. We have plans to plug it.
We know, Josh, we know.
Wait. That feels like a personal attack there.
I mean,
Fuck
you
you,
said it, not
Josh.
me.
Whoa! What was that?
Not a personal attack.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
It was a very impersonal attack.
Cool.
Is
I like
vague.
impersonal. Bang?
Mhm.
Who wants the bang?
No.
You do, I bet.
Yeah,
Vinny?
you know.
Vinny.
You were.
I thought someone said Vinny, and I was really
Vinny.
No,
confused.
Vinny's not
no
here.
one. No
I
one
know,
did.
but I thought we were talking about Vinny wanting to. Never mind.
That boy wants to
It's getting
bang.
weird. I mean, I don't know. He's a special boy. We appreciate him.
I'd pity bang him.
What?
Huh? No,
What?
just because I'm a
What?
good friend, you know, I'm nice.
So what are you guys been up to aside from talking about this?
We've been recording videos.
For the past.
I mean, like personal life.
3 minutes. Oh.
Oh,
You guys are sad. I say probably
should
the
I-
saddest one.
Introduce the rest of the stuff I've been doing before we get into the.
If you like.
All right. So hey guys, I'm Alex. I'm
Hi,
following
Alex.
the podcast outline right now.
don't expose us.
And I'm
Like some people.
We we don't have an outline.
What? No, this is all improv.
100% improv. Which for
Damn
me,
you.
this is actually even sadder because it's not.
Yeah, because it's not good for improv.
It's not like we have like literal lines saying "say this or die."
Josh, you just said say this or die, but the line is say this or commit not alive. So you need to step up a bit.
You need to step up and and
He's
die.
writing in the Google Doc. He says, "Listen here, fucker."
I didn't say that. What are you talking about?
Anyways, so I'm social media manager. I Twitter, Instagram, Facebook we have now, and we have we don't have a subreddit yet because I need to get Karma on the Reddit account, but we're gonna start posting our videos to Reddit. We have
Alex. Hey, Alex.
yeah.
Can you check that not script
Beautiful,
real quick?
dumb baby.
It says he called me a you beautiful dumb baby in the Google Doc. That's sweet.
You're welcome. Continue what
was
you're
it
saying.
talking about?
Sorry.
Sorry, I got lost in your eyes.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the social media. I did pretty much. I've been in some videos. I haven't edited much yet, but I'm an editor generally, so I'll probably be doing some of that. I've been working with community stuff. I've been doing a little bit of everything. Doing some design, some nice graphics. You know.
He actually came up with a little thumbnail graphic thing that we have.
Oh yeah.
Like
We
the
have-
little phoenix at the bottom left.
By the time this goes up, they'll all have it. So
But
you'll know
ironically, that's not going to be on this one, probably.
Oh yeah,
It
because
might-
it's the special podcast thumbnail. But that's a
Yeah.
cool thumbnail too.
Special podcast thumbnail for podcast
Uh,
things.
Is there anything else I should mention about?
About-
Not really.
He's Canadian!
Oh yeah, that.
I mean, he's
I-
living
I-
in
I used to live in Canada, but I live in California.
Therefore, he's Canadian.
Well,
sea
yeah.
to sea.
Sea to
That's
sea,
that's
ocean
close
to ocean.
enough, right?
Have you guys heard
Sea
ocean
to
to
sea.
ocean?
That's
is
not
that?
where I was going. I meant
It's-
C as in the letter.
Oh.
A, B,
Canada
C,
to-
D,
Well, also
E,
sea to sea
F,
because I lived by the
G,
Atlantic and I lived
H,
by the
I, J,
Pacific.
K, L,
Nice.
N, O, P,
Josh, stop.
Q,
We know you need to
Cis-
practice,
R, S,
but that's not the
Sea
time.
to sea.
TV.
I
W, X,
no. All right. I know.
Y, and Z.
I know I showed Josh this, but sea to sea, or ocean to ocean is the Pitbull cover remix of Africa by
Oh.
Toto from the soundtrack of Aquaman.
That made
That
me
sounds
so upset.
amazing.
And
It's so bad, I
oh,
hate it.
It bops. I've played it on
I
my party.
love-
I've had it on my party mix, and
I
down
love
to it.
the original Africa too much to. Oh, okay. I love like the Weezer version even more personally.
The original version's far superior.
I just like Weezer.
I don't want to get into this fight.
Yeah, you're right. You
But
want to get in a losing battle.
So it's a cover, but he keeps the chorus, and then he goes over the like there's a different singer featured singing the chorus, and then it goes over the verses, and he has like his rap section, which is Pitbull, and it's classic Pitbull, like Miami rapping.
I can imagine it already.
He's making Miami proud.
Spanish. Some Spanish, some English.
Yeah, there is. It's fun.
Talking about tequila.
The best part about it is I saw the movie. It was it was enjoyable. It's not worth it. It's like over 2 hours long, and you have to sit. I felt bad every time I laughed because I knew I wasn't supposed to be laughing, but it was just every time Amber Heard gets on her like little whale thing, she has to like spread her legs across it so that she can see it, and she's just doing this crazy looking squat, and it's so funny to see.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm intrigued.
If anyone has seen the movie, they'll leave it down in the comments or whatever.
We'll put in a clip if we can.
Yeah, if we can get one, I'll show. Anyways, so it's just, there's so much hilarious stuff in that's not supposed to be, and like Willem Dafoe just suddenly shows up. I forgot he was in the movie, and that was funny.
Willem Dafoe, do you mean? I've seen the memes.
You're up with the memes. That meme will be dead by the time this video comes out. You're revealing that we record in advance.
What are you talking about? No, we don't.
Ignore that man behind the curtain. Anyways, yeah, so in the movie, it's like they're escaping from the underwater world, and then suddenly it goes to like this...
Atlantis?
Yeah, suddenly they're like flying over the Sahara Desert, and this song starts coming in, and it's Pitbull going like, woo, and then it starts playing the dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, and I was like, oh my god.
At that second, I would have walked out of the theater.
It was a beautiful sequence. I had to stay. I looked over to like my friend who I was seeing it with, and our eyes met, and she was like, "Oh my god," and I was like, "Oh my god."
And at that moment, they knew they fucked up.
Yeah, so that's my Aquaman 2-minute long spoiler-free review.
The review based entirely on one piece of music.
It was directed by James Wan, who's done all the Conjuring movies, and so
I feel
sort of
like the
scary parts were
squats
really
was
good.
a spoiler personally, but that's just me.
The Pitbull.
I mean, okay, we're going to be talking about a lot of movies, so spoiler alert for all the movies that we talk about, but we won't know what movies we're talking about. So
this is what happens when 3 film students gets in a room together. Talk about movies
3 film
and
students
squats.
walk into a bar.
Well, actually, none of us can stay
bars?
None of us can stay in except for literally me and Nathan in like, what, 3 months?
Yeah.
4 months?
Dude, you don't know you were... Actually, it's 4 months to the day for my birthday.
Oh, so it's like 4 months and like 2 weeks for mine then.
Until you're a film student?
We are film students.
We're film students. I'm saying like until we turn 21.
Oh, and you can drink in the States.
Yeah, because
you're in the States.
Yeah, but in Canoodaloo land, you already can drink, can't you?
It's 19 in most of the provinces, but I think it's 18 in Quebec and like Manitoba. Hold on.
What the fuck is Manitoba?
Manitoba is a province.
That sounds like a man in like a tuba.
Saskatchewan is one of them. Are you a fan of Saskatchewan?
The what?
Saskatchewan.
What?
I learned of one called Nunavut, which is none of it
territory.
business. That's none of it business.
Yeah, none of your business. Saskatchewan is kind of like in the Midwest of Canada.
Canada's nutsack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now that we've insulted literally an entire country.
Of 37 or something million people. I don't know what it's up to.
Wait, that would be such a low number, to be honest.
Last time I checked it was 35, but that was like 4 years ago.
That's the fewest amount of people I've ever insulted.
We have a city called Regina. What can you not
What?
That's the capital of Saskatchewan. Saskatoon's in Saskatchewan. You know Saskatoon.
Is Canada real?
That reminds me of the actual theory about like Finland due to like mathematics. Yeah, not existing.
What is due-to mathematics?
Due to, because of.
I thought you said due-to mathematics. I was like, what?
Do you guys want to hear another fun fact about Canadian provinces?
Always.
So Manitoba, which is west of Ontario, where I lived, it's kind of above like Minnesota and North Dakota, Its capital is named Winnipeg, and there was a bear in a zoo, and it was named Winnie, and that's Winnie the Pooh's namesake.
Wow, I never knew that at all.
I don't know if that's a true fact. It's just like a folk's tale in the Canadian style. There's a lot of them.
Like Paul Bunyan. Wait, no. Is he American?
Paul Bunyan's American.
He's not real.
Yes, he was. In our hearts and in our imaginations, you uncultured swine.
Also, I ordered a pizza like a half an hour ago, so it's going to show up at some point during the recording.
Why have you done this?
Because I
Job.
was hungry, Josh.
I can't believe
You
you've
could
done
have
this.
told us you did that. And now we're just going to be here waiting for a pizza.
Well, you guys can handle a podcast on your own while I go get the pizza, and then I'll...
This is so unprofessional,
Just
Alex. I
wait.
can't believe you've done this of you. Done this of you?
I can't. Good job, Josh. Talk
I
about
really
I
unprofessional.
can't
pizza.
believe you've done this. What
So,
kind of pizza is it?
Hawaiian.
Important question.
You disgust me. Are you
I'm
serious?
Sorry.
Hawaiian pizza was invented by Canadians. Also.
I knew
I'm
that.
sorry.
Mhm.
We
I
can't
think-
be friends.
Wasn't the California roll too?
Canadian bacon was invented by Americans. It's a
Hamburgers are German, I think.
Yeah.
French fries
Because
are
I know
American.
the California roll was not invented in California or even in America, I think.
Yeah, I
Well,
think it was
'cause
probably.
Isn't the California roll like? Can you get that at Chinese restaurants? Or is
It's
that something
like-
different?
It has avocado in it and like the most basic of
It sounds like
sushi, and it's not actually real
I'm
sushi.
googling this.
Wow.
California
Google.
roll. Place of origin Canada. Yeah. Huh.
Wow, Canada.
I always thought it was like
gives us the
Japanese
fake
because
stuff.
it's sushi. But like,
Well, yeah.
sorry, I was
but-
thinking when I said Chinese, I was thinking of like an egg roll.
Good job.
Dude, I saw a giant egg roll today in the store, and it was literally just filled with bacon or something, and I was like, why?
That might have just been like a taquito
No, wait, what?
What?
What did you
or
say?
a taquito. I was thinking of Tostitos, but also.
It was
Taquito?
Yeah, I fucked up, guys.
Man, can you imagine if taquitos flew around like mosquitoes?
that would be
I would.
actually kind of good.
Are you like talking about like, are they crispy and hot all the time, or are they just
Yes.
like cold
Dude, I
flying
love
around?
Tostitos.
Hey, dude, does it matter? Either one's better than mosquitoes.
Oh my gosh, I totally love tomatoes.
I'm not a big fan of tomatoes.
Tomators.
I can
Tomato, tomato. I am the most picky. Like, I hate almost any sort of toppings or add-ons or
Me
anything
too.
like that.
Do you guys want
Are
to hear
you
what I got?
serious?
Do you want to hear my Subway order?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually, I love.
You're gonna hate it.
asking
You're
people
gonna
this.
gag.
If it's onions,
Go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
just be
Alright.
disappointed.
Footlong Italian,
Mhm.
tuna,
Mhm.
Wait,
Sure,
I know.
cheddar
sure,
sliced cheese,
sure. Bit
Mhm.
strange, but okay.
weird flex, but
Green.
okay.
all are pickles.
Unusual
And then
display of
if
humorous,
they
but
have
very
green
well.
olives, it's not many Subways where I live have
Yeah,
green
not many
olives, but
Subways
in
have green
Canada
olives.
they all do. So
That's not too bad. Aside from the cheese,
you don't like cheese on a
not-
sandwich?
You're
not with
supposed to put-
tuna.
You're not supposed
Really?
to put fish and cheese together. It's kind of like
Yeah.
like culinary sin.
Have you guys ever had a
But a tuna melt's different.
tuna melt? It's basically that because it's in a sandwich, and if you get it
Do you get
microwaved,
it toasted?
My
sometimes
Subway
I do.
order. My Subway order is a toasted footlong Italian with steak and American cheese,
They
and
have
that's it.
steak at Subway?
Well,
You
no,
would
and
love
and
Philly
mayonnaise, a little bit
cheesesteaks.
of mayonnaise.
Aw,
Nathan,
Philly
you would
cheesesteaks.
love Philly cheesesteak. I live literally 20 minutes from Philly.
I
and
don't like
every place.
I don't
makes
like
them.
onions or anything like that though.
You don't have to get it with onions. Like a real Philly cheesesteak is just the cheese and the meat and the bread.
Oh, okay, that's
The only things I know
Or
about
peppers.
Philadelphia are from The Fresh Prince and from It's Always Sunny. So
Yeah, no, I live 20 minutes there. It's
I'm well versed in
beautiful.
cheesesteak knowledge.
There's so many cool things. But before we get to Philly, I gotta talk about my Subway order because I feel like I'm the least picky out of both of you. Like
It's just
my
gonna
Subway
be like
order.
ham, cheese,
yours
lettuce,
is just gonna be
mayonnaise.
yours is just gonna be a mess, and it's gonna get
Okay,
all
no,
over
no,
you the
listen,
second
it
that you take a bite.
doesn't
Only
happen
mayonnaise.
that. I
Mayonnaise and
get.
rye.
Let me talk about my sandwich, all right? So I get the footlong Italian toasted,
Mhm.
and then
As
I
per
usually
usual.
get. If you say one more word, I'm gonna fight you with my sandwich. I'm gonna
Word.
hit you with the footlong.
Dicks.
What? I get the. It depends what I want. Sometimes I'll get like coconut combo or whatever the hell. But then I'll get lettuce, tomato, pickles, cucumber, spinach, black olives. Did I say pickles? I don't
No.
I get pickles on it, cucumbers occasionally. I'll get spicy banana peppers, and then depending on the sauce, it will be like mayo, mustard, honey mustard, chipotle sauce, or buffalo sauce, or whatever.
That's too much. I can't even imagine that. But question:
It's-
what's the point? Like, what's the difference if they're both sliced and you're putting them both on a sandwich between pickles and cucumber?
Wait, what was that?
They're both sliced. What's the difference between pickles and cucumber on a sandwich?
Well, they're
Wow. Sorry,
pickled.
I'm back.
Do you understand the pickled
Did you
process?
get your pizza?
No, I just remembered that I left my milk sitting out, so I put it in the fridge.
Good job.
I didn't want it to go bad.
Oh no, my milk has expired.
Uh-oh, my milk has deteriorated.
Frightening. My milk is now degenerating.
Oh, did you guys? I don't want to stay on the Subway topic, but
But
did
I
you
kinda
hear
do.
about the scandal with the 11-inch long footlongs?
What?
What are you talking about?
There was like a huge like Twitter thing, maybe a couple of years ago, where people like someone posted their footlong sandwich with a measuring tape
ruler?
next to it, and it only got to 11 inches. So a bunch of people did it all over the nation, and eventually Subway put out a tweet saying the 12-inch footlong is not actually 12 inches; it's just a name.
Wow, that's
yeah.
stupid.
That's just
Yeah.
common knowledge, though.
I had a
Thought at
similar
least.
experience to that
It's
on Grindr.
common knowledge that the footlong isn't a footlong.
I mean,
Yeah.
most foot-long or half-pound burgers, whatever, hot dogs, they're not actually that size. Like, freaking McDonald's, that's not true.
That
Most
quarter
fast
pounder
food
isn't a quarter
places.
pound.
Like, most things that are fast food, they're not going to do exactly what they say. Like what's it
Yeah.
called? Like, what is it, Wendy's or something that have, like, I can't remember. Whatever. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
fast food. They can lie to you.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. I remember seeing a video where someone went to like various fast food places, ordered something off the menu, and then when they got it, they were like, "Can you remake this but have it look like that?" And I
Yeah.
mean, the after pictures were pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's because, like,
Yeah.
it's just to
They
sell
put
something,
like
you
cardboard
know?
Uh-huh.
between the things. in
Oh,
the
yeah, between
photos.
every
it's
single
not the real
thing.
product.
Yeah.
It hurts. Just imagine that.
I
My
want to do a photo
oh,
shoot with real like McDonald's food that I just buy.
good luck with that.
Feel like
My
that'd be
my one of my professors, and again, we're all film students.
We
One of my
are?
You don't
Yes.
say.
One of my professors had a friend when he was in college or something, and their like thesis was to make this. They made this cookbook entirely for film, and it's like that they are like rich off that one thing.
Huh.
It's basically just like how to cook
Sounds like
things
Josh.
What do
for
you
film.
mean?
Cooking in film. I don't know.
I can cook, and I do film.
Yeah.
You challenging me to a cook-off, bro?
Oh,
You and
well,
Nathan versus me? I'd win easily.
I could maybe. I'm not that good at presentation, but I can make a mean bowl of Mr. Noodle.
What's a Mr. Noodle? Is that
It's
just ramen?
It's cup of noodle. Yeah, it's ramen.
No, I can actually make ramen even better.
Have you?
There's
I
instructions.
hope so.
No, I mean, I can make it even better, because, like, sometimes I don't use the powder, and I'll, like, make my own seasoning for it, and then I'll add kimchi or meats or veggies and just make it, like, fancy. Like, I'll put,
Have you
like,
ever-
a raw egg in there or something.
Some of us
Yeah,
aren't
I
rich.
tried to do the raw egg thing before. It didn't work well.
You didn't do it right, then. You're not supposed to put it in completely raw.
egg in ramen noodle?
Okay, you're supposed to put it in while it's still cooking.
Yeah, obviously.
You didn't crack it directly into it first.
You guys
did
ever eat a raw egg?
No.
Yeah. No.
My physics teacher, he's a stand-up guy. You guys will probably hear more about him. He has like 6 chickens at his house. So since they're like free range and they're healthy, when they lay eggs, there's no chance of you catching salmonella because they don't get sick from eating it. So what he does is he'll poke a hole on either side of the egg to start ventilation, and he'll put his mouth up to one of the holes and just slurp out the yolk.
I've been wanting to do that, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
You can't do it with store-bought eggs.
Yeah,
'cause
I know, I
it's,
don't.
Yeah, but I eat
Did
raw
you-
cookie dough. So.
Did you know that? Oh, it was such a badass. Did you know that in like across the pond, their eggs don't need to be refrigerated because they aren't cleaned like American eggs are.
Yeah. They also don't have fluoride in their water, like we do.
Yeah. It tastes weird.
Fluoride?
No, they're water.
Oh.
Clean water.
Oh no! Well, actually, it's not for like cleaning the water. It's more for like teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like I don't know if it's all of Europe, but in France, if you just order a glass of water at a restaurant, they'll give you like they'll give you sparkling water, and they don't like giving tap water, like it's not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of the whole lemonade thing, and that is the worst.
The whole what?
Lemonade thing.
Lemonade. So like in the UK, if you ask for lemonade, they'll just give you Sprite. They have no concept of lemonade, and that is the worst thing I can imagine.
They must know lemonade like now that like
No.
the internet is so big.
It's just not a thing.
You know what I
Because
found out
lemonade
today?
to them is just called a soda.
What?
Well, some sodas are.
Yeah, but I like classic lemonade. You know what I found out today?
Yeah, me too.
Apparently, now I don't know if this is just like a shit ton of people fucking with me or not. Apparently, they like have houses like in Harry Potter in England in schools.
What do you mean houses?
You know how in Harry Potter there's like Ravenclaw and Gryffindor and
Oh,
Hufflepuff?
yeah.
Those are real,
Yeah.
and you get house points.
Oh, that doesn't sound real.
Yeah, and in
That sounds
Australia
fake.
too.
Sounds fake, but okay.
Hold on, I have an Australian friend, and I need to text him and ask if it's true.
So, we've gotten quite off topic. Have you guys seen any movies recently?
Spider-Verse is the last thing I saw. Oh, actually, no. Last thing we watched was all the movies we saw
It's
together.
Bird Box and Scott
It was
Pilgrim.
Bird Box. That was the last thing we saw.
Oh,
That
Nathan
was
watched
actually-
Scott Pilgrim for the first time.
Oh, yeah. We watched Scott Pilgrim,
Josh
too.
and I love that movie.
I
I
fucking
was
love it.
in preparation for this podcast. I was going back through and trying to think of all the movies I've seen, and watching a couple recently.
How do you do that?
I literally just Googled movies and looked for ones I remembered.
I have this app called Letterboxd, which is sort of like a social media where you can write movies and add them to collections and stuff, and a lot of my friends are on it.
Oh, that reminds me. I actually have an app called We Can Read, and it gives you the scripts from popular movies.
Oh
that you
yeah,
can
that's
read.
so cool. They released the Spider-Verse script.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to read it.
I read a bit of it, and it's so cool. Like I love the writer's style. Like when I write scripts, I know I always do sort of this casual like talking to the audience style that I think is funny, and like adding jokes just in the action lines, like so that to sort of encourage the comedic essence.
I need to write more, actually.
Yeah.
Writing
But
sucks.
there's this website called Canopy with a K,
Oh, yeah,
and if you have what?
You told me about this several times.
Yeah. If you have like a well, I'm telling you. I'm telling Alex in the audience. If you have like a Alex in the
You
audience.
said Onyx.
Alex.
You said Alex with Onyx mixed together?
I said Alex, and in the audience, if you have like a .edu, like just a school password, you can get it for free, and it has a bunch of cool movies. I watched a couple like yesterday, recently. A couple of French ones. I don't know how I got into them, but one of them is called The Tall Blonde Man with One Black Shoe, which is about like this two spy. It's like spy versus spy, but one of them picks a random person to like pretend they're a spy to get the other spy to like focus on them, and it's about his like exploits, and it's pretty funny. The other one was Playing Dead, which is about a failed actor who has got a job like reenacting as the dead person, and just sort of like figuring out how the murder happened from there.
Actually, I think I heard of that. It might have been you talking about it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The only
So
French film.
no, you go, do it.
The only French film I've ever seen, like fully, is Blue is the Warmest Color.
I've heard of that. But
It's
Amelie is pretty cool.
It's Amelie.
Have you seen it, Alex, or no?
No, I've seen some of the visuals and I've been meaning to watch
It's
it. But
it's a really good movie. Like what I really like about it is that it's a lot of interactions are shot in close-ups, like extreme close-ups, so you can really see like the emotions between the people, which I kind of thought was interesting because you don't see that in a lot of American filmmaking. It's more like medium shots and the close-ups were like, oh, reactions, whereas like most of the movie is close-ups.
That's cool. My favorite French film is probably Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes.
It
One of the best
counts.
movies of all time.
It was
I mean,
directed by Michel Gondry.
Didn't I show that to you too, Nathan, for the first time?
Yeah, Eternal Sunshine.
Oh
It has a lot of
God,
parallels to
disappoint
Scott Pilgrim.
Mm-hmm. I
Wasn't
saw
it
that.
vice versa? Because which one came first?
Yeah, it came. Eternal Sunshine came out before I think even the books
Yeah.
came out for Scott Pilgrim. But I'm saying they have a lot of parallels between each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love those movies.
So.
Oh yeah,
movies.
I'm like, I have like 30 minutes left of Paris, Texas, because I've been wanting to watch it forever. So I've just
You
been
watched
going
it
intermittently.
without me?
It's so long.
You're so wait.
I am so long. I'm 6'5".
You're a big boy, and it's okay. You freaking nut. I need
No,
to sneeze.
it's
Hold on.
oh, it's actually not that long, but it feels like it's so long. It's like 2 hours and 20 minutes or so.
Oh god, it's lingering. It's a lingering sneeze.
Good job.
Oh, I feel
Think
it.
about pineapples. Say pineapples.
Pineapple. Oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm gay.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's one of the side effects. The past 4 movies I've seen, or that I have in my letterbox thing, is Bird Box, Aquaman,
Bird Box.
Bandersnatch, and Lady Bird. Multiple bird movies.
I've heard of Bandersnatch. They're
That's-
talking,
Yeah,
you're
we're
talking about
talking
it
about it
today, but I don't know what it is.
It's
It's a good
a-
proof of concept. I wasn't a big fan of some of the like movie parts of it.
I didn't-
But I like how they do it.
I like it, but I need to actually go through it because I only
Hmm.
looked through a little bit of it when my dad was watching it. So when I get a chance to, we should just all watch it together,
Make
honestly,
choices.
and just like mess around with it because like it's so interesting.
Yeah, it is.
But at the same time, I'm pretty sure I heard that like there was someone who actually wrote the book, The Bandersnatch, or something about that, and like they're trying to sue.
Oh, the book that he's adapting to a video game.
I don't know, something like that. You know how it'd be.
Yeah.
you
I
think-
like the poster design because it brings you back to like 70s and 60s like horror movie
Mhm.
posters.
Would you consider games like art, like movies? Cause
Yeah, of course.
Some games, it's an art form.
Yeah,
But
there's
there's some games like some movies. Like you wouldn't call a children's show art.
What?
You wouldn't call like a children's show art probably, and you wouldn't call a video game like.
I
that
would call some
is
children's
shitty.
shows.
Well, yeah.
art.
Like some of them are very artsy.
Steven Universe.
It's just like it's equivalent to like some art where it's just mass produced to be attractive and just work.
Mhm.
And then there's other things that are like a lot of heart and souls put into it, and you're just like, oh, I admire this so much, and it can be like a kids show or it can be literally anything, you know?
Same with
I was
video
just
games.
thinking, there's some games that are like almost movies, like Beyond Two Souls. That
Yeah,
Oh.
Beyond Two Souls is beautiful and awesome. I want to play
loved
that
it.
on the Twitch channel soon, I think.
It's beautiful, but it's also, let's be honest, a movie.
And it has
Yeah.
Ellen
Yeah.
Page and
Interactive
Willem
movie.
Dafoe, which
Everyone
are
loves-
two of my favorite actors.
Wait, is he? Oh, wait, I've read his name already. Is he
Willem
Defoe or
Dafoe.
Defriend? I have to ask that every
Keep
time.
doing that one.
Every time I hear his name, I'll do it.
Every time.
Every
No,
time.
and then even like Uncharted is very cinematic and movie-like.
Yeah.
Like
Which
it's
didn't what's his name make a fan film of that?
it was starring Nathan Fillion,
Yeah. Nathan
Hey.
Fillion.
who I've always thought looks exactly like Nathan Drake. So I think he'd be the current movie cast is Bryan Cranston as Sully, who I think is a pretty good match, and then Tom Holland, who looks a lot like young Drake in Uncharted 4 and 3, but I don't know if I
Wait.
like them going that far back
Tom Holland's gonna be
from
Drake?
Spider-Man. Yeah, because it's like young because Bryan Cranston is as old as
I can't
Sully.
see that.
He seems way too young.
He looks
Really?
too soft.
Well, it's
High
because it's
school
that
age.
age. Well, if you see like in Uncharted 4, the first level, or the
yeah,
second
but
level,
even
I
in
guess,
then, I feel like he looked a little more
he's a
like
little soft boy.
he was soft at the same time. He had some like you could see some darkness in him in a way. You know what I mean?
Important
guess.
question.
I think
How-
Tom Holland can pull it off.
How are they gonna protect the frog in his mouth?
Come on.
They'll probably use duct tape and then CGI it out in post.
He knows about it
Keep his
too.
mouth closed. Yeah.
And now he's all, like,
Wolford is the
self-conscious
frog
about
in
it.
Tom Holland's mouth.
How's it feel? Everyone made Tom Holland self-conscious about the frog in his mouth. He's just trying to be a good
That
frog
frog
dad.
is so shy.
Now he'll never come out. What have you done?
so
You
sad.
monsters.
That poor little frog.
He's just trying to go ribbit into Spider-Man. Wait.
But yeah, Uncharted is even like a lot of people are saying Red Dead 2 is like very artistic, and I've played through all of it once, and
wait, do you mean Red Dead
again.
Redemption?
Red Dead Redemption.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay. Is that called
Yeah.
Redemption? That's not called Redemption, is it?
It's Redemption 2.
Oh.
But it's a prequel.
Yeah, it's
so
a prequel,
it takes place directly before the first one. Like the end leads
like,
up to the first one.
There's more Red Deads before the Red Dead that.
There was Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah.
I think that's because Red Dead Revolver I've also played. It was PS2. I don't even know if it was on PlayStation. I never played it when it came out. I didn't play until Redemption.
I make fun of every time he says something that sounds Canadian.
It sounds Canadian. Oos.
A?
Why you gotta do that, eh?
You don't say A, I just realized. Or maybe you do and I just don't listen.
A is one that I sort of so I still say words the same, but I've lived here for a year and a half, and so I've sort of dropped a lot of the dialects and phrases, and kind of like the types of ways we form sentences.
Do you ever get like triggered into Canadian mode and you just go sorry?
Oh, sometimes something will happen and I'm like, whoa there, bud.
Are you serious?
If you got a problem with Canadian gooses, then you got a problem with me, and that's a problem you don't want to marinate there, bud.
What?
That's
Canadians have problems.
What is that from? That's from there's this weird Canadian show that's from. Yeah,
Letterkenny.
Yeah,
I'm not your pal,
that's such a
buddy.
great show.
I've seen some of the cold opens. I want to see the show itself. Always Alberta beef. That's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love beef. I smell like beef.
I smell like beef.
That's
What were we talking about? Movies?
When aren't we
Were we?
talking about movies?
Apparently right now.
What is in your opinion, the worst movie without it being funny? Just like a movie you hate.
I hate. Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm. I hate without
probably something I watched in film class.
Yeah.
All these movies that are like known as
The
the greatest of all
Godfather.
time are all awful.
Wait!
I
You
haven't even
hate
seen
The
The
Godfather?
I watched.
Jacob.
I had to watch like The Godfather Part 3 for film class.
That's not even like the
haven't
good
seen the
one.
other ones, and I got like 30 minutes into the second one, and then I couldn't watch anymore and made up the assignment.
No, that's the thing, is that The Godfather, the original one, is like one of the best movies. Or, okay, you know what I mean. It's like cinematic history. But you have to, like, come in with it in, like, what's the word? A clear mind and just, like, not expect anything, if that makes sense. Because,
I had
like,
no expectations for The Godfather.
the movie is really long and it takes a lot of exposition. Like, it takes its time to explain what's happening. And you have to really pay attention because every little detail is just in the picture. And it's, like, kind of very hard.
Josh,
What?
It is like a 3.5-hour movie, and brevity is the soul of wit.
I don't even know what those words mean.
Me neither.
I really don't. I'm not kidding. What do those mean?
Wait, derivative?
Brevity is the soul of wit.
Now explain.
Like, being brief is the main part of being witty and interesting.
But being a
You
storyteller
can't just
lies in...
explain
Hey,
in...
hey,
You can't take 3.5 hours to tell,
Listen.
like...
We're gonna fight, alright? I'm just
Sounds
saying,
good.
it's... What do you mean, sounds good?
You said we're gonna fight, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, let me speak. Because, like, I feel like, personally, story building is one of the most important parts. Because if you can get wrapped up in a story where, like, there's so much going on, and if you really pay attention to it, you're like, oh, what's happening? Something's gonna happen,
Sure.
and then it just explodes
If
with all
it
this
can-
shit.
If it can interest you and hold that interest, but Godfather just did not hold my interest at all.
That's because your mind is weak, and so is your soul. You got a weak soul, Nathan. Take it back to the store and get a new one.
I would love to.
Eat some soul
Is that
food.
reincarnation?
Probably.
Back on the
How
subject
about
of
you?
movies.
Did we really just argue about the Godfather?
Yeah.
I think it's my...
I still disagree with you, Nathan, entirely, and I'm probably gonna make you watch The Godfather.
I am not
uninterrupted.
watching The Godfather.
You will say that now, but when you're duct taped to a chair in the back of a shed with nothing else to do, you'll watch it. This isn't a threat. This is just an
Sounds
idea.
like a threat.
It's an idea. I didn't say I was going to do it. I just said as a possibility, if it did happen, he would have no choice.
One movie that I really disliked that I have watched in my film class is The Hurt Locker from 2009 or 2008.
I think I saw that.
It won like every Oscar in 2010. It won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Sound Mixing, Best Film Editing, and Best Sound Editing.
What year?
2010. And it's just, I didn't find it that interesting.
What's it about?
It's about this. It has Jeremy Renner and Anthony Mackie, who are the Bird Avengers.
Yeah.
And
they're the what?
The Bird, because Hawkeye and Falcon. Right. So they're the main characters, and neither of them are that likable. Neither of them are likable at all.
Like me and Nathan?
You guys have some redeemable qualities. But I do like Jeremy Renner's performance in this movie. I feel like it's more true to Hawkeye than his performance in The Avengers. Like the way he acts and stuff, it's funny. Anyways, so it's about this bomb squad, basically, who goes and defuses bomb squads in...
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Defuses bomb squads.
I remember. I saw a trailer for it.
I think it's in Iraq. I don't remember that.
This is uninteresting.
Yeah.
I think that's probably wise, because at the time there was like a lot of...
However, the cinematography, I was laughing the whole way through because they do it in a way where it's like documentary style, the way they film it. Which I think is really cool because it kind of immerses you into believing the story is real. But also, I was laughing because I was just thinking of it in context of The Office. Because every shot, when they did like an Office shot, I was like, this looks like a scene from The Office. And so that's a redeeming quality.
Jim Halpert on the battlefield playing a prank on Dwight, and he just like turns around.
He pulls out the bomb defusing robot and like sends it to Dwight and makes Dwight believe that the robot's alive. Oh
my god! I get to see that actually happening, and then Dwight gets nuked and he just like turns around slowly.
Anyways, I don't think it deserved all those Oscars.
We are opening up too much film.
It's the
that
film
was the
cast.
entire point of this whole episode.
I know, but we're
on topic with sandwiches.
Sandwiches are an important part of
You know
life,
the movies that lost
disagree.
Best Picture to it? Want to hear
What?
Want to hear them?
Yeah. What?
Up, Inglourious Bastards, District 9, Avatar.
Wait, Avatar?
Avatar, because Avatar won Best Special Effects.
Not the Last Airbender.
I know. What do you mean? There's
James
no
Cameron's
Avatar. There was no Last Airbender movie.
There was
It never happened.
No, there wasn't.
It never happened.
I love that director.
It never happened.
Mistaken.
M. Night Shyamalan. He has some great
You
movies.
shall be.
The Blind Side was
reported.
nominated, which I saw and kind of enjoyed.
Blind Side? You mean Bird Box?
have you guys seen The Blind Side? It's actually hilarious. The real plot.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I think it was better than The Hurt Locker.
Sandra Bullock was in that too.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. There were very few movies I actually dislike.
Me too.
I would not be a critic. I'm not very critical.
If I enjoy watching a movie, I'm like, all right, that was a good movie.
Yeah, it's nice. It's cool. That's cool.
I really love watching really awful movies.
Huh.
So like,
have you seen The Room?
I
I've
haven't
been
seen The
meaning
Room
to
in its
watch
entirety.
it.
I've seen so many parts. I've seen the
I
James
did not
Franco
hit
movie.
her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I want to,
Tear me apart, Lisa.
But
I read a fanfic based off like the characters in one fandom acting as though they were in The Room, and it's the most of The Room that I know. That's all I know from The Room is from
The
that.
extent of
Your
The
Room
Room is from fan fiction.
Oh yeah, for a lot of I read a ridiculous amount of fan fiction. I never read Harry Potter or like seen Naruto or One Piece, but I know a lot about it from fanfic.
Nathan, I have a confession.
What?
One of the things I actually really dislike about you is your thing with reading fan fiction and other like fan material instead of actually watching and like reading the actual source.
One of my friends does that with
me
video games.
so much.
Oh yeah, like Mass Effect. That's one of the video games.
One of my friends, she got into Overwatch like 2 years before she bought the game, and she.
Wait, the game's only been out for like 3 years, hasn't it?
Like she got into it like she bought it like a year ago.
We get it.
But she got into the game way earlier. She got into the fandom, and then she's been into Detroit Beyond Human for the past few months since it came out, and she doesn't even own a PlayStation, which I feel really bad for her. So I let her I want to figure out how I can like somehow using the like PlayStation Remote Play app stream share it to her because I feel really bad.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that's did I say Detroit Beyond Human or Become Human?
You said Detroit Beyond Human.
I was thinking of Beyond Two Souls because it's the same guys.
I mean, Beyond Human isn't like a bad title.
That'd be a cool title. But Become Human sort of fits the game.
Beyond Human is the title or something, isn't it?
It's Detroit Become Human, and Beyond Two Souls was the game before it, and then Heavy Rain was the first one.
But there was Josh, like, there's this. I read a lot of fan fiction for this web novel called Warm. It's over 1 million words, and it is super depressing. But
no wonder you're so depressed.
But no, I haven't read Warm because it's too depressing, and because of that, almost all the fanfic, it can't get worse than the original. So I just read
it can't get any worse.
Yeah, that's basically it. It can't get worse, and then it gets worse.
Honestly, I really wish you'd actually just see the source material more, because I'll say something because I think you understand the show or movie I'm referencing, and you're like, what? And I'm just like, you literally quoted that. You're like, oh no, I never saw it. I just know the fan, whatever. And I'm just like,
like what? Give an example.
What was it? It was a movie I saw before Spider-Verse, and I don't remember what it was. I'm blanking.
Was it in theaters? What kind of movie was it?
It was some kind of action movie.
In theaters? Was it a franchise thing?
I don't remember.
What's that one movie that's supposed to be a Christmas movie, but it's
Die Hard?
Yeah.
Die Hard's awesome.
Die Hard is a great movie.
Also great acting in that. Alan Rickman.
It's actually not a Christmas movie. It's a what's his name?
No.
Bruce Willis movie. He said it himself.
It's not a Christmas movie. It's a Bruce Willis movie. I don't want to get
Bruce
into
Willis
an argument
movie!
about Christmas movies, but it does have.
We got
some
an argument
themes in a
about
Christmas
every other
movie.
kind of movie.
Yeah,
might
it's
as
not
well.
an argument about this.
My grandma watches Hallmark all the time.
Oh my god, my mom did too.
My mom does that too.
It's just the same thing over and over.
Netflix has a ton of awful Hallmark Christmas movies this year. They've started making their own.
Anyways, I just realized something. We are 40 minutes in or so, and I'm very curious about this movie trivia thing.
Oh,
what are you talking about?
All right. Before we
Alex
start this,
came
I
in
just
with
want
a
to get
plan.
another fun fact out. Did you know, as Nathan was talking about how long his fan fiction was, did you know the longest work of literature
It's a fan fiction.
is a Smash Bros. fan fiction?
I knew that,
It's
and
over
it's still
4
going.
million words. As we speak, 4,102,328 words.
Who the fuck is writing it?
Aura Channeler Chris. Some dude named Chris is writing this.
What is it? How?
Can you imagine being out there just living?
Can you imagine being Shakespeare and seeing that this is the longest work of fiction?
Can you imagine having a child and then them writing a 4 million
Chris
word?
and then having them name write this?
Can you imagine having a child and naming them Josh?
Can you imagine having a child and then growing up to being on a podcast talking about movies that they don't actually know much about?
As of last March, the fan fiction is now 10 years old.
Wow.
It's been being updated for 10 years.
That's equivalent to a child.
That's honestly impressive.
That is just a child right
There
there.
are probably people who've read this fan fiction as a current version who are younger than the fan fiction.
On to trivia.
All right. So,
how's this trivia thing working?
I've prepared for you guys a nice little game.
How many
of
questions?
trivia.
Give me all of them.
There are a few
Google
questions. No, I want you to give me the answer off the top of your head. I'm gonna give you some time to think. If you both give the wrong answer, just whoever's.
Sorry, you cut out. What was that?
Sorry, I need to turn up my input volume. If you both get the wrong answer, whoever's answer is more correct or I like more is going to win the points.
Oh, I'm gonna win, baby.
So, I guess we can just get right into it. First question for 1 point. This is a
Alex
film.
is awesome.
What?
He's just trying to.
Do you like my answer best?
Well, I don't know.
Take away a point for him being a kiss ass.
It's fine. So first question. This is worth 1 point.
Mm-hmm.
This is for film behind the scenes industry. Which is the more, or not which, but what is the more common name for the film equipment called a C-47?
I was literally thinking.
Wait. I'm gonna count you guys down, and then you answer at the same time. All right. 3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Close, man.
I have no idea.
I thought you were gonna ask the reverse.
No.
I was literally thinking C-47 before you said it.
So Nathan gets 1 point.
I didn't know what that was.
You didn't know. You've been on film sets and you didn't know what a C. What did you do when people ask you for a C-47? Like, don't you PA and stuff?
Yeah, no, I mostly do like lighting and then camera.
Lighting is where you need C-47.
Okay, listen. I don't listen to everything.
How do you get gels and diffuse on lights?
Oh wait, no, I do know what that was. I just blanked out.
Good job.
I just realized I really had to do that last time.
This is the second one is for recent events in film. It's also worth 1 point. So the Golden Globes were recently, about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks. I don't know.
I didn't watch them.
The context of when this video comes out. So that's good. Now you're just gonna have to guess, basically. So they have this award called the Cecil B. DeMille Award for Lifetime Achievement. The first person to win it was Cecil B. DeMille, who was a director in the early, not the early, but like the early in comparison to now ages of film. So who won this year, the 2019 Golden Globe for Lifetime Achievement in film acting?
Achievement in film acting.
Not acting specifically, but in film.
I heard about this and
You did?
really bothering me. Yeah.
Do you want to...
Some of his famous films include Surf's Up from 2007, the penguin surfing movie. I'm gonna give you three.
Shia LaBeouf. It can't be Shia LaBeouf.
3, 2, 1.
Nathan Fillion.
What?
I know he wasn't in that, but I don't know anyone in that, and I want to see Nathan Fillion.
Are you trying to appeal to me?
I don't know, am I?
Josh, what's your guess?
I can't remember their name, but I remember seeing.
Guess someone.
Ludacris.
I think
Is it Ludacris?
Ludacris is a musician.
Do you know? Oh my god. Hold on, give me a second.
Wait, Ludacris was in Fast and Furious, wasn't he?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he was.
Did he do a song in Fast and Furious?
No.
No, he was like a...
I'm so upset I can't think of anything. I thought this was gonna be like movies that actually know. Shit! Why do I call myself a filmmaker?
Name someone.
Bob.
Bob.
Wait. Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston.
No, wait, I remember. Oh.
Is that your final answer?
No. It's someone close to her though.
You can't
like,
just...
with the name.
Is it Ariana Grande?
No, it's not Ariana. She doesn't... Well, I don't know. This is embarrassing. I'm just gonna say Jennifer Lawrence. I don't know.
Jennifer Lawrence.
I give up.
For
I
Lifetime
can't
Achievement in Acting.
No, it's not her.
29.
Wait! Oh my god, I'm so annoyed. Just go to the next one. I'm done.
Who is it?
Who is it? Well,
yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't give the point to either of you because of how awful
fine.
this is.
Just say it.
It was Jeff Bridges.
Ah! Jeff
Did you
Bridges!
Say who's Jeff Bridges?
He could have said Tron! You could have said fucking
that's why he said
any of the country movies! You could have said what was it? The movie where like they were on the cabin during the snow.
Cabin in the Woods?
The 8!
What?
Oh yeah.
It was made by Tarantino. The Hateful Eight!
Yeah.
Why didn't you say any of the movies that actually know? I didn't know he was. Oh my god.
Surf's Up is so funny.
He was the fucking. He was Z. He was Old Man Z. I'm so mad now.
Last year he was in Bad Times at the El Royale, which is a loose sequel to The Big Lebowski, which is arguably his most famous film.
I haven't seen any of these.
You could have said any of those and I would have known.
He was in Iron Man.
Oh,
I knew that.
Obadiah Stone, I think his name was. He was the bad guy in the first Iron Man. Yeah.
Does anyone think Jeff Bridges think Surf's Up? No!
That's why I said it. That's the joke.
I will.
You should have said Tron.
He was also in both Tron movies. He has this abysmal CGI young Jeff Bridges in Tron Legacy.
I know, that's how I remember it, because I'm like, his chin looks so rubbery.
Next one.
Alright. Oh, he was also in R.I.P.D. with Ryan Reynolds.
I know all those movies!
You know R.I.P.D.?
Yes, I saw it and I thought it was so bad.
I saw it when it came out and I do not remember a thing about it.
Oh, was that the one with the magic... Yeah, that's the magic cops, isn't it?
No, they're undead
Rest in
cops.
Peace Department. They're undead, and they have to make sure the dead stay in.
Oh, I was thinking of something else.
Jeff is 69 currently. He's happily married to Suzanne Geston. One of his quotes is, "Movies are like magic tricks." Another one is, "Sticking with marriage, that's true grit, man."
Wait, I feel like I deserve a point because Jennifer Aniston begins with J, and so does Jeff Bridges. J-A. There's J-A, J-B. Give me that
I
point.
see that.
Give me that point.
Well,
On the contrary, I said Nathan Fillion, and you can't.
He has nothing to do with Nathan Fillion.
he does, because when I googled Jeff Bridges Nathan Fillion,
Are you serious?
they showed up as celebrity on a celebrity lookalikes IMDb
I
page.
see that. I hate.
Actually,
Nathan
they weren't even each other's lookalikes. They were both linked to the same lookalike page.
Nice.
Jeff Bridges' lookalike was Chris Christopherson.
Just
who
give
I
me
can
that
kinda see
point.
that.
Give me the
That's
point.
a
Should.
point.
I'm looking at this lookalikes list, and they have Rob Lowe. Looks like.
Are you done with the trivia?
Sean Ferris and Tom Cruise. No, this is funny.
Keep going.
Cameron Diaz and
I
Helen
need to prove
Christensen.
my worth.
All right, nobody gets a point.
I want you to know, audience, that this is like at 1 a.m. and I have been tired, so that is the
Alright.
reason I
Also
suck.
super
Next
into
question. This is another award show question, but this is kind of a stats one.
Neither of us watches award shows.
Well, this is just kind of a fun fact. You'll probably be able to guess pretty close.
Okay.
So who do you think of when, like, this isn't part of the this isn't the question, but who do you think of when you think of acceptance speeches that people thank the most? Like, who do you think? Probably the man upstairs, God himself, right?
Yeah.
Always
My
football
mom,
players,
my
except
family.
my mom, my family, God,
Yeah.
the director. So this man has been thanked more than God in Oscar acceptance speeches. He's a director. He's been working since, I think, the 70s was when he started directing, but it might have, no, I think it was 1975 was his first feature. And he still directs now. He's one of my personal favorite directors. And
I
he's
think
been
I know
thanked more
this
than God. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1.
Steven Spielberg.
Yeah. James Cameron was like a baby in the 70s. Well, not a
I
baby,
didn't
but like a child.
remember, okay?
Oh, no, his
I was, like,
1971
zoning
movie.
out.
You know, actually.
Anyways, so yeah, Steven Spielberg, he, of course, classic, Jaws, E.T., Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones,
I
Close
just started
Encounters.
thinking about Avatar whenever you're talking. I don't know why.
Steven Spielberg also had a movie come out this year, Ready Player One, which had pretty good financial success, but wasn't very good. I read the book, and it was far superior, as most books are.
I'm
But,
far superior.
Apparently, upcoming movie Indiana Jones 5. I don't know if that's real, but
Yeah,
it says it on Google.
that's not gonna be something I'm gonna see. Honestly.
Yeah, even if it has Harrison Ford, I'm gonna skip that
Yeah.
one. Unless if Shia LaBeouf comes back, then I might just see it for laughs.
Shia
That'd be a no from me, dog.
Shia LaBeouf plays Indy's son in number 4, Indian Marion's son.
That was just.
What was his name? His name was Mutt.
Yeah, I had
So-
Lego versions of them.
So Nathan gets that point. Nathan's up to 2 points.
Woo! I don't give a fuck. Why are you
Alright,
so
One
so-
who doesn't watch movies.
So we're up into double jeopardy now. This next question is worth 2 points.
This one's worth 3 points.
This is worth the entire game because
No, it's double. This one's worth 2 points, so you can catch up, Josh.
I'm not.
So the Chinese government, that's the theme for this one. The Chinese government has banned sci-fi films including this fictional concept. There's a concept included in sci-fi films, a sort of theme, a recurring theme in science fiction that has been banned by the Chinese government.
Is it
And-
cloning?
Well, it's not guessing time yet,
Oh.
but think about your guesses. Cloning's sort of like the kind of thing it is, like a sort of thing that
Yeah,
happens a
that's what
lot in
I'm trying to
sci-fi
remember.
movies.
Hmm.
So think about it. Think of a lot of famous sci-fi movies. What's involved with them? What China wouldn't like
Okay.
with their government. You know, are they
Yeah.
communists still? Their flag's
They're
still communist.
republic.
Oh. Their
Now
flag
we
is still the communist
insulted
flag, right?
another country.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
let's get a war with now one of the most populated countries instead of the least.
I knew this, and I'm really getting annoyed because I'm
I have
blanking
a
on
guess.
Do
everything.
you have a guess, Josh? Do you have a guess
Uh.
in?
Hold on, let me think a little bit.
All right, that means he's googling it, guys.
I'm not googling it. My hands are away from my keyboard.
All right, I trust you.
Hey!
That was Josh.
That wasn't me, you liar.
Is China communist? Thanks, Freddie, China. Oh, my Siri just turned on really far away, and he said,
Wait, is he still Irish?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Irish Siri.
You can have, they added 2 new voices. They added South African and Irish, so you guys. Just
South
so you know.
African?
South
I
African.
knew someone from South Africa.
Like
It was
biggest
South
fan of
Africa or
mine.
Nigeria. I think it was South Africa.
They're very different countries.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You
Um,
guys fans of District 9? So that's
I
cool movie in
love
South
District
Africa.
9.
It lost Best Picture to.
Have you
was
seen
that a-
Chappie?
Was that a hint?
No, I haven't seen Chappie or the third one.
Chappie's weird as hell.
What was the third one by that director?
Let
Come
me
on.
guess.
They all
Oh.
take place in. It was Elysium. That was the second one
Alright.
with Matt Damon. I don't know. Do you guys have your guesses?
I have 3 guesses, but I'm just gonna have to choose.
Elysium! Oh, I know what you're talking about. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that word you're saying?
He has like a robot arm. Josh,
Yeah,
you have a guess?
I'm just gonna say
Alright,
cloning because
3,
I'm blanking.
2, 1.
Cloning.
AI.
No, Nathan. What were your other guesses? And also you, Josh, if you have any others.
Aliens. That was my other guess. And time travel.
Time travel is the answer.
Damn it!
Ah.
I remember.
Now I don't know if those other ones aren't banned, but time travel is kind of the most popular one. I wouldn't surprise me if they are, but I'm just gonna. Nathan gets the 2 points for that. You know what? No, Nathan, I'm docking you a point for just being too
That's
good.
fair.
So Nathan's up to 3 points now.
I want to just
Josh
thank
is
my
still a
mom
big tech hero.
and everything.
And Steven Spielberg?
And Steven Spielberg.
What about God?
Yeah, he can take some too if he wants.
All right.
Take some credit for my fuck up.
So this next one, this is about movies.
A boot.
All right, I'm docking you a point. Josh has
I didn't have a point!
Josh is down in the hole. He's got -1 points. Nathan has 3.
If this was
Hey,
golf,
if we
I'd
were
be
playing
winning.
golf with your friends, you'd be perfect, Josh.
Thank you. You
Yeah,
pretentious
but we're not.
cuck.
So, so for our for this question, it's movies. So I know when I'm watching movies, I pay a lot of attention to the
Elijah Wood.
actor. You got it correct. Jeez. I pay a lot of attention to the actors, and a lot of them got their starts early in as child acting. Some big actors now. This person first appeared as a one-line character in Back to the Future 2. So.
Oh my god.
So getting your guesses.
I'm so mad because I knew what this was and I can't
I've
remember.
You got it.
Oh my god.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Nathan Fillion.
Josh.
Hold on, I'm thinking because I remember this.
I know you know it.
Because I remember he was just he said something like he was insulting what's his name?
Biff?
No, the main character.
Oh, yeah.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes. I'm
about him?
forgetting
What's his name?
everything.
What about him?
The kid was insulting him. He said something about him.
The kid. He's in Back to the Future 2, which is starring Michael J. Fox. But Michael J. Fox was a full-grown adult in that movie, and
I'm
he was the main
saying
character.
the kid said something to him.
Oh yeah, he does. He says something to him. It's in a cafe.
Exactly. I know
He's playing video
it was.
games, and the kid says, "You use your hands for that game? That's a baby's
that
game or
sounds
something."
familiar.
I know
Yeah.
what the scene is, and I remember the.
The
I
kid
can't
is
remember anything.
famous for a really good money-making franchise of fantasy films based on a classic book.
Is it Lord of the Rings?
Fantasy
Are you talking about Lord of the
films?
Rings?
Huh?
What's
Wait.
that guy's name?
Plays the main character.
Bilbo Baggins.
No,
No.
that's
I've never seen Lord of the Rings, so I don't know if that's the main
It was
character or
not Elijah Wood.
it is. It was Elijah
Oh, yeah.
Wood.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
That's
So
right.
Josh gets the point.
I said it as a joke, and I got
Josh
it
gets
right.
2 points.
I
Nice
said it
job,
before you
Josh.
even said the question.
All right. Next question. I'll be honest. I heard you say Elijah Wood, and I knew you had -1 points, and I felt
I'm
pity.
hurt. I'm
So
hurt.
I thought of my Elijah Wood trivia that I have in my mind,
I'm so hurt.
so that you'd
But
have the
I'll
correct
take it.
answer. And then you
But I'll
completely
take
failed it. I don't even know if you deserve these points because you just went around Elijah Wood. That was really abysmally sad.
That's
How
because I
badly
couldn't
you
deny
did.
Elijah Wood, because you said no.
All right, Josh, you're up to 1 point. Nathan's back to 3.
I'm
final
actually at
question-
0 because you had me at -1.
But that question was worth 2. Actually, I'll make it worth 3, so you guys are tied. You both have.
Fuck you, Nathan.
Well, Josh, you only have 2 points, and Nathan has 3.
Damn it.
Nathan, say something mean to me.
You're a great person.
Nathan once
But you
told
could
me
do
he thinks
better.
your voice kind of sucks.
What? Nathan,
not
dropping
kidding.
you a point. Nathan has 2 points. All right, Nathan has 2. Josh has 2. This is head to
He
head.
also said he
Your
thinks your hair
trivia
is
could have
too
been
long.
chosen better.
Really? Nathan, you have 0 points. Josh has 2. This final question is worth 1,000 points.
It's worth 3.
Alex, before we say this next question, I want to say, I think your hair is pretty cool.
You have 3 points now, but this last question is worth 1,000 points. So,
What the fuck?
The point's made up and they don't matter.
so this
Neither do I.
question, you guys have known me for what, like a really long
2
time,
weeks?
a few years. It's
2
it's
weeks?
been exactly a
3
week
days.
as we speak.
Are you serious?
I think it was actually a week yesterday. Anyways, so I have this question for you. What's my favorite movie? You guys can
We
think.
talked about this.
Isn't it
Don't
Scott
say
Pilgrim?
anything. Don't
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
can think. Don't say anything.
I'm
Can't have the
sorry.
same answer. Whoever has the most right answer will win.
Okay.
Just don't say Scott Pilgrim because you already said that, and that's cheating.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready to count down?
You guys have your choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Eternal
Eternal
Sunshine.
Sunshine of the
What
Spotless Mind.
Do you get, well, now you
I
both
said
can
the
also
full
not
name.
use it. Come up with another one.
Jaws.
Nathan.
Wait, I have to come up with another one?
Yeah.
But I said the okay. Serenity.
Bird
Serenity
Box.
with Nathan Fillion.
Yes.
I'll be honest.
God.
I've never seen Serenity.
That's good.
I've
though.
seen Firefly. I haven't seen Serenity. I've just heard that it was bad. So I'm gonna give the point to Jaws. Josh now has 1,003 points versus Nathan's 0.
Can I take away my 3 points and give them to Nathan?
You know what? Sure, pal. That's
mind
that's what
10
really
points.
wins. it
There you
for
go,
me.
Nathan.
Nathan has 3 Josh points. Josh has 1,000 normal points.
How much are Josh points worth?
Well, they're just points given to you by Josh. They're worth half as
Oh.
much. So Josh
What?
technically only has 500 points, but you know.
Wait
you
a
have 1.5.
second.
It's a handicap because you're so darn good.
Why are my points half of your points?
I think in actuality, if each of the questions were weighted like 1 point, Nathan would have won. But
Shut
I
up. That
like
would have
this
been a
weird
long time ago.
improv method. I think it's good.
I don't know
So, yeah,
movie
so there's-
trivia like you asked for some
There's
reason.
my trivia.
The movie
Congratulations,
trivia
Ryan.
I know is all like, I know about all like the sci-fi action movie shit.
I have some sci-fi stuff. Remember the China question
Yeah,
and Back to the Future?
yeah.
Mhm.
I know, but I'm saying like I know
Two
more
of,
about like
the
the
5 questions.
I don't know.
The Elijah Wood question was actually going to be about which actors have appeared in, or which actors have appeared in the most different superhero franchises.
Oh,
Which I feel
Chris
like you
Evans
would've
for
gotten.
one.
That is very subjective.
I'd say
As well
Chris
as-
Evans has been in at least 4.
He has, as well as what's
Chris
his name?
Pine, maybe.
Michael B. Jordan as well.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Michael B.
most-
Jordan's
Chris
only
Pine
been in
has.
2. Chris
Oh, yeah,
Pine's been
true.
in Avengers, Fantastic Four. He was in The Losers, and he was in Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
The Losers is kind of superhero. It's like comic booky, and Scott Pilgrim is for sure a superhero.
There's that one person who was a singer and she also acts.
Rihanna.
No, what? Actually, no, Rihanna does a
She was
little
in-
bit, kind of.
Yeah.
The Hateful Eight. No,
Yeah.
Ocean's
Yeah.
8.
Ocean's 11. Oh, what was that? I think it might have been around them. They gave actually Beyonce, maybe.
Are we ready to wrap this
Beyonce-
up? Because my pizza's here.
Well,
Okay.
I think that's the end of the episode. We've been recording
See
for
you
like an
guys.
hour.
Let's plug
Plug
all
the
our
merch
stuff.
while I go pick.
Yeah. While he gets his pizza, you can also get. No, we don't have a sponsor. So we got our YouTube, Gilded Phoenix Studios, where you're watching this. Twitch, Gilded Phoenix Studios.
It's just studio.
Sorry.
No S.
They took the S and ran with it.
Yeah.
Twitter, Gilded Phoenix Street.
ST.
Gilded Phoenix ST. We have our email. If you want to send us an email for whatever reason, please do. We're lonely.
I'm not
It's
lonely.
gildedphoenixstudio@gmail.com. And we have WinMore Productions, which is a separate channel for Josh and I and maybe some other people in the future's film stuff. You can check that out
Yay.
as well. This is
I feel like a
Onyx.
failure as a filmmaker, can I say, before we leave?
You can absolutely say that anytime.
Yeah, no, I do, just because I didn't know so much. I like blame it on, I don't know why, but I'm on autopilot when it comes to podcasts, so, yeah. Anyways, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and remember, burn brighter, and see you next time.